My name is Imani. I'm from Kenya, Nairobi. And I'm a biomed engineering student. I'm a junior. I'm basically my junior year, ready to graduate. Yeah, I currently live in Oklahoma, Tulsa. I came here to study. My goals post-grad are either to do my MD PhD or get my master's in counseling. As of now, I'm leaning more towards my master's in counseling, but either way, the goal is to have a PhD and become a professor. But it's been crazy. For the most part, it's been a good experience, but it's also really taught me to trust in the Lord and just really lean not on my own understanding, because like I said, I've always been somebody that has plans, and if I finish this, I'm going to do this, and I already kind of know what's coming in next. But really moving here taught me you just kind of have to trust in the Lord, because you really cannot lean on your own understanding. I don't know. America's so fast. Everything is just fast. Which Nairobi is really fast too, but America's still very, everything is happening all at once. And so, yeah, you can't, and things happen so fast, like change happens so fast, like even with the seasons, like you blink and it's winter, you blink and it's fall, you blink and it's spring, and then it's summer, and then right back to the cold, you know what I mean? So just with life seasons and life changes, I don't know, I've learned to trust in the Lord and know that His plans are literally way better than mine. Again, looking back at 18, 17-year-old Imani, she was so young and naive. I'm just kidding. No, I would say if you really feel like this is a place that the Lord is calling you to, I want to be careful with how I word this, because I know a lot of people back home really do believe that coming to America is going to be the solution to all of your problems, and every single problem that you have is just going to go away the moment that you touch American soil, the land of freedom. But if that's your idea, you could be really in for a rude awakening when you come here and you realize that it's not what you thought, and it's not what you anticipated. If you are wanting to come because you believe that it's going to be the solution to all your problems, then no, because Jesus is going to be the solution to all your problems. And you can come to America, and if you don't have a life with Jesus, your life is going to be still marked with struggle, and it's going to feel empty, But if you are with Jesus and you have Jesus in your life, even though your life is marked with struggles, you have Him. And so there is so much peace and joy even in the struggle, no matter what you go through. Being in a foreign land can be very challenging and very lonely at times, but if you have a relationship with the Holy Spirit, He will literally guide you to some of the most beautiful friendships that you can't even imagine how it would have ever blossomed, you know what I mean? So I would definitely I would be encouraging if you feel like that's where the Lord is really calling you to come or to be. I would definitely be encouraging and be like, yeah, sure, like go for it, but let it not be in your mind that it's like a means of escapism. Does that make sense? Let it just be, this is where I feel the Lord is calling me to go in this season of transition in my life. At the end of the day, I think it really does go back to, where are you called to be? I guess my point is, He can have so much better for you, and I don't know if your location has so much to do with the grace that He has, as long as His grace is upon your life, yeah. But if you feel like it's where He's called you to be, again, you should definitely, make that move, and challenges will come. Sometimes you'll have an accident your sophomore year, first semester in October 14th. but it shall all be okay. Because He literally guides you through it. And months later, you don't even remember you had an accident. You're back on the freeway, and Minnesotans try to kill you again. Just kidding. You can cut that part.